not find ourselves in that, mode of thought where people are just feeling happy-go-lucky and stuff. So good evening. 6:34 p.m. It's a good day. What day is it? It is Thursday. It's Center Stage. There we go. We're up. It's Center Stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect. And I'm so pleased to be here with you. I'd like to say hello to those of you who are tuning in for the very first time. It's your first time. And you're wondering, who is this lady? Where she come from? Well, my name is Denise, and I am a Jamaican residing here in New York. Okay, good. I'm residing here in New York, and I host this radio program called Inside the Zone with the Lady D, Denise Gomez. Our telephone number is 914-600-4228. So, it's Christmas chatter this evening. We're talking about Christmas. Now, I just want everybody to realize that we have journeyed all the way from a Caribbean country or other parts of the world. Some part on the continent you're from the Caribbean. And, we take our culture here with us because we came to this country having had to adapt pretty much. We don't know nothing about the foreign country until we get here. And then when we get here, we realize, they don't do the same things as much as we do, but I still want to maintain my culture. Isn't that what you say to yourself? I'm sure that's what you say to yourself. And as a result of that, you find that you want to maintain everything that you know, which is why we here on this radio station, we're Caribbean people. And you will find that we're going to incorporate the news out of our nation, Jamaica. I am one of those people who tap into other Caribbean islands as well, because at the touch of a button, you can hear what's going on here in the United States in a global sense. And so we want to maintain who we are. We end up here for some reason or another, and therefore we're going to make the best of our lives here in this country, notwithstanding the fact that we need to say who we are and where we come from. And so, in the programming that you hear on this station, we speak like you speak. You don't have to be worried about, I can't call the other radio stations because they may not understand my accent. Or they may not want to talk about what my concerns are about what's happening in my nation, which is why these radio stations, the likes of Linkage Radio, is so relevant, because at any given time, you can call. You can speak to the personality who is on the radio, whether he or she is your favorite or not, myself included, and you can say, I don't like the killing that's going on in Jamaica. Or, I remember when I was growing up, and you share that moment of nostalgia with that presenter who is on the station. So we do have a role to play when we come here to host a radio show, whether it's to sing praises to God, whether it's to talk the news, whether it's to share our past, whether it's to tell about how we feel living here in the United States. You have that option. So I just want to say welcome to one and all. The year is closing, and I'm praying that God will take me to December 21 and over into 2023 and to extend my life. And so while I'm here, my role is to do what I can to bring you the best programming I can to ensure that you still feel connected to your home. When you book a flight going to Jamaica and somebody says, you book your flight, yes? Or you say to somebody, may I go home, because in your heart, home is your place of origin. Where you come from, you consider home. Many people living here don't just say, oh, here is home, unless you have just said, fine, this is where I'm going to live. This is where I'm going to make my transition when it's time for the Lord to take me. This is where I'll raise my children, etc. But realistically, when you mention home, you're talking about where you come from. And you can't wait to go. Can you? So throughout the year, as we have read the news, shared our thoughts together, played music, had moments of disagreements, or, there was something that stood out to you on any program that is aired on this station, it certainly resonates with you because you have a voice. Your voice can connect with someone you don't know, and you build that kind of online, via broadcast relationship. So I just want to say a blessed good evening to everyone. I just felt like sharing that we know who we are, we know where we're from. And you must stick to it and not be ashamed of where you're born. Don't feel like because you have acquired something now, nobody must know, and you just can't bother with them people like we're just in a category over there. So. No, sir. I don't take that at all. So good evening. Are we ready to start the show? It's 6:41. I am, and we're going to talk about Christmas this evening. I'm hoping to have your full participation. 914-600-4228, 914-600-4228 is the number. I don't know why I chose this visual this evening for the stream. I'm going to have to switch. 914-600-4228. Good evening, everyone. This is not the best angle with my my get-up here. So good evening to one and all. It's Inside the Zone. It's center stage, the platform where voices are heard and people connect, and I'd like to hear your voice this evening. I'm ready to get my praise on. How about you? It is Inspirational Zone on Inside of the Zone with Lady D, Denise Gomez.
Here we come a-caroling with songs of Christmas cheer, to celebrate the season with series where you be. Love and joy come to you. And a Merry Christmas too. And God bless you and send you a Happy New Year. And God bless you, Christmas is here. Oh, come, all ye faithful. Joyful and joyful, all ye
Good evening to you. How are you?
Lady D, the lady with the beautiful golden voice.
Yes. How are you? Good evening.
Season's greetings.
Season's greetings to you.
I've been listening for you from day one, and the first time I ever called you.
Now, why you did that to me?
Because I like to listen.
But Lord.
Everything is interesting.
What's your name?
And I guess we are Parishina too.
You're Parishina too. What's your name, first of all?
Natty.
Natty. How are you, Natty? It's a pleasure meeting you.
Beautiful. I'm in the kitchen now, fixing up some sorrel and things.
Sure. Aye. How you prepare your sorrel?
All right, I boil my ginger first.
Mm-hmm.
And when the ginger boil and to my satisfaction,
Mm-hmm.
I put in the cereal
Okay.
and low in the fire and cover it.
Shall let it simmer.
And it simmer by itself right there.
Okay.
And now I'm straining it off, putting my little rum and my little sugar and getting it together.
You add pimento too and ginger and stuff?
My pimento and my, what the other one in the cloves.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That's right.
Right. Something.
I'm ready to go.
Ay, Lord. So you put it in. You what you do? You keep it to sit. Do you put it in the refrigerator? What do you do?
I leave it out for like maybe 2 days and leave it there, let it sit.
Right.
And then whosoever to contribute, I contribute to them, and then I put the rest in the refrigerator.
All right. So you have what? You have your flask bottle. How it go?
I got ready.
Sure. So we.
And I want to share with you when I was a child growing up.
Yes.
My mom used to come hurling, man, because we are Clarendon.
Oh, we're in Clarendon.
And northeast.
Northeast?
Yes.
Okay.
That's about a couple of miles outside of Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, my parents was farmers.
They were farmers.
And yes. I can't wait for Christmas morning to hear that goat cry. Because they always prepare a goat for Christmas morning for the family.
You think the goats know overnight that tomorrow is my last day?
Nothing makes you itching over my story.
Sometimes I wonder if the poor chicken and the goat and the pig and everybody know say something going to happen to me tomorrow, you know.
She will come through the house and wake us up early, like 5 o'clock in the morning. Come on. The man is coming. Come and meet the man. Which man? Well, which man? The Christmas man. I'll children, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And so we'll wake up for the fun of the joke. While they're outside here, butchering up the goats and everything. But I can tell you, later on, when breakfast time, we sure of that goat liver
Aye.
and that piece of hard dough bread. And that cup of hot chocolate tea, man, and that chocolate tea burning.
I tell
Try
you.
to spit it out and you can't spit it out.
You're trying to figure, do I swallow, do I spit, do I shake it round?
Right.
I know.
As a child, we grew up on those things, I reflecting back on them, man.
Oh my gosh.
Is that my natty?
Yes, man, same one. How you doing, Mr. Yes, same one.
I am good.
Good evening, Ed.
Mr. Francis.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, Lady D, how are you?
Happy holidays to you, Ed.
Same to you. Welcome.
Thank you. To you too.
And for the rest of the season, happiness, prosperity, good health, long life, happiness, and prosperity.
Amen. And that I'll remain forever young.
Yes.
Sure.
Gifted and whatever.
Gifted and black. Hello. Hey.
I don't know about that.
Them in a black?
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So Eddie, Natty is here sharing his days as a young boy growing up and, what he knows. I was just saying to him, I wonder if the poor goat know that tomorrow I'm going to get slain.
I think the goat can pick up things, lady.
You think so?
The goat may be able to pick up things because where I grew up in the country, there's a butcher shop there,
Mm-hmm.
and when the butcher coming down the road with the cow, there are problems to reach that gate.
Okay. Oh. Lord, they had to literally maybe pull them, drag them.
People, not one man.
Okay. No, because I remember seeing people have to literally, as we would use the term, haul, like haul the animal, because they get stubborn. They realize something is wrong, something off. They're about to do me some harm. Little would he know that his meat is so tasty when cooked right.
Animals pick up things.
Yes.
Like when a hurricane is in the area, the roosters don't go on the tree. And you know, roosters sleep on trees. So when the hurricane is coming, they don't go on the tree.
Man, you see that now. So instinctively there's something.
Yes.
There's something there. Yeah, like how we can discern as human beings, you know.
And the dogs too. The dogs too.
The dogs as well.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So Natty.
Yes.
Yeah, so you know, I'm so glad you kicked off the segment. You made me laugh because I know that for many of us, boys and girls, you were perhaps from maybe a decade before me or a decade after me, who knows, right? And you can say, well, at that time, maybe you were in your short pants, or maybe you never, you were in your short pants, with your little shoes, maybe it'll burn you. Who knows how one shoes you have?
Oh man, we don't get a pair of boots until Christmas coming, you know.
There you
They
go.
don't want Christmas coming, then will either take it away from you and hide it, or if you have a second pair, they will love you with it.
Well, then,
But you know, as I'm here talking to you both gentlemen, so we talk about butter a lot, right?
Yes.
But there was another store, like you'd say it named Vandel. Yes.
Vandel. And then we have Woolworth.
I heard the word Vandel recently, and I'm like, what's your Jesus? I remember hearing that store. Vandel. And I'm like, oh my God. Because, you know, in Chapelton, that was the closest town to Penance where I was brought up. And so we would go out to Mrs. Jackson's store, Mr. and Mrs. Jackson's store, out in Chapelton, because they had a shoe store. And I mean, they carried reasonably nice shoes. I mean, you're a child. You have to take where you get.
Yes.
You know. But while the grown-ups would go to Maypen,
Right.
so because they were older and get what they want. But Christmas for many of us are so similar, you know, in terms of the food preparation and so on. So, you know, I know that we like to talk about those things. We don't want to forget.
And you know, the Christmas, they make special bread. Those bread, sometimes they make them with this little duck on it.
Okay, so it's what, the duck bread?
that's duck bread.
Duck bread.
Duck bread. Yeah. And those bread was really, really nice.
Yes.
Really, really nice.
Oh my
When you get a
goodness.
slice of that bread, man, you know, with that cup of chocolate tea, you're good.
And be careful of that chocolate tea because it burn hot.
I know.
I know.
I don't know who from Jamaica or across the Caribbean don't have an experience with chocolate tea.
Tell me about it. And you know, people was loving those days, and we see to it that each other, we share with each other what we have.
Yes.
That whole Christmas day, this one is just going around. There was a set of people go from out call yard to yard. And then, hello, Miss John over there. It's like, come on in, come on in.
Yes, yes. Or you say whole dog, then you say whole dog.
Hey, the dog chain up in the back, man. Every tree wash up with this white wash and all kind of things because you know that's a special day. So they treat people that going by. They don't have to really know you that much.
Yes.
Yeah, they treat them. Come in, you have a drink and you have a dinner and you on your way again.
And there were people too who they know that some families couldn't afford, so they would cook
Right.
extra. They would cook
And they will send
extra.
us to check on the older folks
Yes.
if them is okay and bring something for them and all those kind of things.
Oh my goodness, Natty, it's so nice of you to be sharing because I too have my stories, but I want to hear from the other audience. So I'm hoping they will call and be a part of the discussion. So thank you, Natty, and don't be a stranger now. You can't just sit down there listening to my beautiful voice and not call me. What is that? You don't know. You know, Eddie and I been talking from 2006.
Yeah, I've been listening you guys. This is the first time I call you.
My goodness. Well, I'm glad you called.
That's Bob Natty.
All right. Have a blessed evening.
Enjoy
the Christmas.
You too, Natty, and don't be a stranger.
All right.
All righty.
Mr. Francis, big up yourself.
Take care. All the best. Bye.
Ed. All right. Hello. All right. So there you go. 914-600-4228. I want to shout out my girl Sharns. Huh. Ah boy. I tell you, Wanga got Wanga belly. Hear that? Good evening, everyone. It's a Christmas special this evening. Who wants to talk to me? It's nothing but Christmas talk this evening. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening. Compliment for the season, my precious lady.
Compliments of the season, Auntie Daphne.
You know, say easy, Lady D. No care how you said I hear you. You know your roots, Lady D.
Yes, ma'am.
Then the part was sweet me is when you wonder if the cow or the goat them know that.
If tomorrow will be the last day. Oh, Lord.
Something going to happen to them.
So how you do this evening? It's sweet, you. I know.
Dragging the cow them and the goat going to
Right to the gallows. to be slaughtered. Oh my gosh. Lord. I tell you.
My experience now of the
chocolate tea.
Is only when Auntie give me my tea into the can, the can them with them soda and the handle. Well, when she give me tea, I just a pray that I'll read to the kitchen. I just a pray for Auntie get up to go in at the house because me don't, until now, me not drink chocolate tea,
No.
And no, ma'am, anytime she give me just watch her and look to the heap of stone where the tub set and just throw it down. Make it sink down in the dirt because you cannot throw it anywhere, because it's grease.
Yes. And the color obvious.
And that spot wet. You know the
Right.
where you going to get. And if you have to go and go pick the whip and you can't bring any little bit of switch,
Yes. For
You
yourself.
have to bring, no, I don't. I'll sometimes my daughter talking to me about chocolate because she will walk from Jamaica. If she hears me cooking chocolate tea, she will walk across the sea come for it.
So what happened? Why you don't like it? It burnt you or what?
I don't know why, but I just don't like the taste. I don't like it. And when Auntie she make it, and you see like the high circle
On the top. That's what we like.
No, oh Lord, nothing in chocolate I don't like. Nothing until now in chocolate I don't like.
I got you, Auntie
That's
Dan.
what's happening now. when I was a little girl, maybe about 6, 7. And when Christmas Eve, Auntie, we used to walk and go to the square, where most people would congregate and looking and things like that.
Yes.
So Auntie carried me out there, and see the old people them sit down on the piers on the sidewalk, the shop piers. So there was an old man named Cousin King, what we call him, Baba. And then now, to me, little bit also, people always love me. Lady D from a little bit, people always attached to me. Maybe because I know Santa used to beat me so much for nothing.
Oh, Lord.
And work me like a slave and beat me. Used to quarrel and tell me I must run away from her.
Really?
And then will take me and carry me go Kingston, but I couldn't do it.
Yes.
So somebody gave me a mint ball, them big fat, nice mint ball. And me stand up beside Baba. So me see Baba have one eye too, and me see him look up for me. So me take the sweetie out of the paper and give Baba and tell him say him to take peace.
Okay. Baba take the whole sweetie.
Baba take the whole of me sweetie, pushing him out. Put it in my mouth. And I stand up and look for him, stand up with my 2 little hands behind my back.
Oh, Lord.
And
that was the end.
About her business because, I was safe where I was standing. Baba suck me sweetie, dear God. Baba suck off me sweetie. And I stand up and look for him, I see the man that suck spin round me sweetie. I cannot say anything, because not because I can't cry. I can't say anything because she will beat me to nothing and say me fool. When Mama suck off me sweetie and lick him tongue down, him said to me, you did get none? Me said, no, Mama, that you did want peace.
Oh, Lord.
Me say, yes, Baba. But that was the end of my sweetie. And me say, me cannot cry, me want cry, but me can't cry because if Auntie come round and see me crying and go ask me, should I give me a piece of beating again?
Oh, gosh.
Because she go say, when me take me sweetie and give Baba King for. I forgot to tell him to suck it and then no, because you couldn't eat anything where people might are suck.
Oh, Lord. Auntie Daphne.
But I'm sorry for Baba King because I see him sit down, and him old. I'm sorry for him, so I tell him to take a piece of my sweetie. And the man eat off the whole, and that was a wicked act.
Oh, Lord, Auntie Daphne, hush.
I remember, I'm not angry about it, but I never forgot that. That was the most wicked one Christmas.
All right. Hold your thought a moment. Let's take another call. Welcome to Christmas Day. How are you?
Hi, Lady D, I'm good. Lady D,
Yes, sir.
I forget to let you know that I do not eat.
You don't want Ed?
I do not eat sheep meat.
Oh, you don't? Okay.
No.
Any particular reason why?
When I was growing up, I always said that when they kill it.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a moment. Let him finish his thought. 1 second. Go ahead, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm saying I do not eat sheep meat because when I was growing up, like 15 years old, so they used to raise them next door. And when they slaughter them, they cry like a baby.
Oh, Lord, yes.
They cry like a baby.
Yes, so that bothered you, right?
Yeah. All right.
That's true. Thanks, Ed. Alrighty.
So that's what bother you, Mr. Francis, why you don't eat it.
Yes. Good evening. How you do?
Mama D, Dolly here.
Hey, Dolly. Good to hear you.
Thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
Season's greetings to you.
Me have something,
Go ahead, Dolly.
And guess what? From me, sir, I would have say about 8-9-year-old. But I don't forget. You know when they have the little silver tuppence?
The silver tuppence.
Yes, the little money.
I've heard of the money. I've heard of it.
Remember me 85, you know a lot of stuff.
Yes.
So, my auntie send me, we have a shop like about 5 furlong down from our house. So down there now, Christmas time, that's where they have the merry-go-round and the thing because there's a big command below down there.
Okay.
Yes. So, auntie now, give me this strappers to go down at the shop to go buy something. And me have to bring back, change come back out of tuppence,
Okay.
So guess what? So the 3 card man down there, I play with the 3 card. Please, Lady D, no laugh. He hot but hush. So, me now stop at the man and see how the man doing the 3 card. Me swear to God, me could have win. So, I'm auntie money me talk about, for me no hand on.
Right.
And me take the trap and put 8 minutes. Out of the tuppence now upon one of the card. The man make me win that one, so me get 8 penny on the tuppence. It's sweet, me man.
Sure.
Lady D, you talk about you. Lady D, me stand there and win off. Make the people win back up the whole of the tuppence plus the 8 penny when me win. Yes, one now. You know what going to happen to the Dolly tail now? You know what's going to happen to that tail and music and I go play. And nobody no dance to that the music except Dolly.
Right.
So, guess what, man? Me know what's going to happen to me. So, guess what me do? Me start one piece of balling. Go up back up a house. So, when my auntie hear the balling now, she come out. So she said, Doll, she boasted, Doll, what's the matter with you? So I said, Auntie, me drop me a run, I go down and shop and me drop the drop and me look for it, me can't find it, man. Me can't find it. Me poor auntie come and kick the bush and help me a look at the drop. That time, me no go down and that's all.
You know what? I go down to where? Yes, they would tell her.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, they would tell her.
At that time, they would have played figure for me, mommy.
Yes.
Yeah, man. When I ball, see, man, I cover myself from a beating that day.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, man. I cover my skin from a licking that day, mommy. Or else I would have get some a licking all day. No, would have still a feel it.
I can imagine.
Mommy, because my people, them, they believe in the licking, Once you make a mistake and don't talk to, like how you say to your people, and would have tell you, say, dog yourself and work. You would have get lick on home. But then again, we couldn't go out there because me have to go look for the goat and the this and the that and the rabbit feeding and all that. So me wouldn't have no time to go out there, but me going to play a road. Wow. And then be so lucky. Wouldn't be so lucky.
Oh my God! But tell me something, Dolly, because Auntie Daphne's still on, and she had shared.
I know, I hear, yes.
Yes, but tell me a little bit about what you remember, like for Christmas morning.
Oh, Lord, Mommy, not talk about the Christmas morning. Christmas morning, when we tell you when sometimes it's them fried dumpling with the cook up saltfish, or they cook green bananas and liver, then there's something we don't eat now, though. We cook liver and green banana with the chocolate tea. Lord Jesus have mercy. Mommy, that chocolate tea could have wicked. Man, when you stop it, when you stop it and it bunny and it run down your chin, Lord. Me no know. Mama D, I do not know which part of it we love, but oh mommy, even though me make my chocolate tea, but the one thing me not drink is so hot like a them time there.
Yes, because I
make my chocolate tea time me go to Jamaica, man, I buy my
I haven't had the real chocolate in ages. I haven't had it.
But you know, they are very unkind down there now, you know, Mama D. You know what they do? To stretch the chocolate, they beat it up pear seed in it, you know.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. When you, I don't bother greatly. I just put the whole chocolate to boil on the fire, and you could have seen the living pear seed in the
What?
Yeah, but that them do, mommy, to stretch the chocolate because remember, say, you know, them something the must scarce commodity.
Commodity, yes. That's true.
I bossy, me bossy, yeah.
I know. Let me take another call. Good afternoon. Welcome
ma'am.
to
Please
Christmas
do.
Day. How are you? Hello.
Yeah, man, I would have. I'm a parishioner.
Yes, hot chocolate.
I'm a Christian man. No, sir. No. Hey.
When you finish it, you are king back up. I want to do
Yes, hot chocolate,
Yes,
not
yes.
easy. Hot chocolate,
Yes,
not easy. But as we're talking about, you know, Christmas Day and so on. So, each of us are from different communities, right? I'm from Penance, then you are from somewhere else, wherever you're from.
We are from Christiana.
You're from Christiana. Right.
And Mr. Man that we're speaking, he's Christiana man too.
Okay. So who am I talking to? Mr. Christiana man, how are you? So hold on, man. Hold on. So greet me, Mr. Christiana man. Where are you? You're from Christiana. What's your name?
Bronte Road.
Huh?
Don't have Bronte Road there.
Okay. All
But she
right.
no know, so she said, what's your name?
Huh?
She said, what's your name?
Danny.
Danny. Oh, hi. Hi, Danny. Oh, Danny Bob. Okay. Hey, Danny. Nice meeting you. So, Danny, what you remember as a boy? What you remember as a boy at Christmas time?
They're going to look for the popcorn around here.
Oh.
Behind the gate.
Oh.
And those fire rockets. All through the whole day, Christmas Day and Chiboom.
You need to speak into your phone a little better, Danny. I can hardly hear you.
That's it.
Yes.
Christmas Day, we are best Chiboom for Grandma night. And fire rockets.
Okay.
Yes. And the starlight.
Yeah. I'll fill up the starlight in our ear.
So you had anything? You had to go to the tailor, because I know sometimes when you know the boys would go to the tailor and wait how long, and then the tailor say now go ready till tomorrow.
I'm going to take our son there and go to Christmas Day. Oh my God.
Everybody are by them pants length, right?
Yeah, we tailor for me, you know.
So what was the name of your tailor?
Richie.
Richie, because our tailor was Daddy Gale.
Richie used to have a tailor shop for Mandeville.
Mandeville? Then you go all the way to Mandeville, so what happened to them up Christiana? Mr. Cross, and all of them people up there.
No, when we live down in Manchester now, we go to Mandeville, closer.
Oh, okay, that's why, okay.
Okay.
We have night time, Grandma tonight when I come in till daylight.
Now what you say? So you
I have drunk with the Guinness.
Yeah, I'm going to be here nice of myself, but anyway, the dance, party, we go for 1-to-1.
You see? That's what me tell you no, Lady D. Mr. Boy, me don't know what happened to me and the music, mommy. And mommy, as long as you not go far, but you're a Christian, and Christian is just a little walk up from where we live. Oh man, and as soon as you hear it, knock off up the mommy. I gone.
Oh, you can't take the heavy music.
Me Mommy, me have to be there.
Oh, you have to be there. Okay, got you.
Me get licking, you know. Never get licking, you know. But who care about the licking? The licking we cool. As long as we get the music, me alright.
So you used to teeth out and go, or you could get, you got permission?
Through the window.
Uh-huh.
Through the window.
Yes, sir.
You know what we should do? Take off my clothes and hide it outside.
Yes. Yes, listen, man. Yes, we have to do that.
Oh, dear Lord.
And then,
You hide it in a sheet.
yeah, wrap you up and anyway you can hide, man. Anyway you can hide, man. Anyway you can hide. Run a banana root anyway.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, you hide it.
Anyway, man.
I have to tell you, I let the old one when you are coming back. You have to either put on it in the morning.
But Mama D, God help you when rain fall, you know.
Right? Because you can.
God help you when rain comes down.
So tell me something now. As I'm listening and I'm making notes with when I was growing up and you know what is happening today, where we say, Lord, the picnic them today, them just rotten. But if you realize you all used to do your thing as well.
Yes, ma'am. Only we never so polite. We have to hide a bush.
Right, got you.
But these one, you know, them very polite.
Yeah, they don't have no qualms, right?
I'm going to tell you, Christmas night. I'm going to tell you, no.
Yeah, there you go.
No priority.
Yes. Well, in some places.
Let us even some get one milk can and put it. And like when you reach out, blow the can button.
Yes, we know that's what the boy them used to do that.
Oh, Lord.
Anti-string. Mama did that tie string from one can to the other, play telephone and talk in a hit, and the other one over here and hear and talk back like a telephone. You see what we used to go through them time there?
Yes. But it was good. It was good time.
You have to amuse yourself, you know. You have to amuse yourself, man.
It was good time. It was good time.
Oh,
So Danny.
That's what we know.
Yeah, Danny.
That's what we know.
Right. So Danny, you ever got any bun boot in Christmas time?
You mean the push boot?
No.
You never had no bun boot experience.
Where we take my boot? There for tangle, what should we tangle on ya? Well, no boot.
But I saw you right at the party, Champo supermarket,
Yeah.
But they call it poor man tiger.
Yes. Oh my God.
And you remember when they used to, they used to take the motor tire and make shoes where they call it jump and drive.
Standard.
Lord have mercy, those were the days.
Those were the days.
But
Those were the days.
Baruka, in the way shoes, a motor tire, standard.
Then I tell you, man, the motor tire shoes, they used to call it jump and drive.
Oh dear.
Standard, we call it.
Oh, well then, you ain't posh.
Well, Danny and Dolly, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to play some tune.
Yes, ma'am.
With the, and hoping that other people will come.
Lady D, you got Billy Eckstein, Silent Night.
What's the name?
Billy Eckstein. I think that's his name, Billy Eckstein. Silent Night. Like that.
Let me see if I find it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
I just need to get the spelling of the last name, if you know.
I think it's Billy Eckstein, ma'am. Long time singer, you know.
Oh, okay.
I think so.
I will see if I can get the right spelling. If not, it won't come up.
Okay,
All
Danny.
right.
You have a good one, you hear?
Thanks for calling, Danny Bob. It's a pleasure.
Happy
Yes,
holidays.
ma'am.
Happy holidays.
All right.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
holidays to
Good
you
one,
too.
Good one. Good one. All right.
Blessings.
Happy holidays.
Christmas Day. How are you? Good evening.
Good evening again. Extine.
Oh, Estina.
Extine.
Extina.
E as for egg.
Right. So you say E as in egg, X as in Xerox.
Extine. Yes.
Yeah. So Billy Extina.
Extine. It's pronounced as Extine.
Then how Extina go pronounce as time?
Again. Extine.
And E as in egg. Oh no, accent and give me a hard time.
Eh?
I get the right spelling. It's Eckstine.
Really Extine.
All right, me get the spelling on my own. Thank you. Thank you, Ed.
Okay.
All righty. Lord have mercy, it's an evening. Christmas Day, good evening, 914-600-4228. 914-600-4228. Who wants to share the good old memories of Christmas? I tell people, when I was going to Clarendon, it was December. And I lived in town, so I'm accustomed to seeing a lot of lights. Right? And as the car left Kingston, driving on the highway and heading now, I started to see less and less lights. And I'm like, oh, where are we going? I am 7, my sister is 4. And I'm wondering where exactly they're taking us. Hello, Christmas Day. How are you? Good evening.
Lady D,
Uh-huh.
one thing I want to tell you and get off the phone. You see, when you're going to, when the butcher is going to kill a sheep, and that sheep cry, my father was a butcher and a fisherman. That is why I know. When you're going to kill a sheep and you hear that sheep cry, it is with lamb.
Oh, really?
And then they don't kill it. Anytime a sheep, you hear a sheep cry, it's pregnant.
Well,
And they don't
thank you.
kill it. They don't kill it.
That's good information. Thank
Yes,
you, Auntie
ma'am, and I can
Daphne.
tell you because I grow and my father is a butcher where me and Grace used to eat off all the raw beef and raw fish. Me and my cousin. So the only time a sheep cries when she's pregnant.
Well, I
with
thank you.
lamb.
I thank you for the lesson.
Yes, ma'am.
Blessings,
No,
Auntie Daph.
Let me
Okay.
get that. And remember, pear seed. Miss Dolly was telling them mix chocolate with pear seed. Pear seed can make tea too. Dry it, grate it, put it to dry. Let it come in like busy. When you grate busy and it green, put it to dry, and it can make tea.
Wow. I have to go
So
try.
pear seed can really drink.
I have to go try that.
Yes, grate it. You have to grate it when it's green though, and put it to dry.
You know when me go dry that now in the winter, me have to go wait.
You can put it by your counter, man, because remember inside the place warm, you know.
Okay. Well, thank you, Auntie Daph. I appreciate it.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay, thank you. So right now, you know what has been happening. So Natty called, Danny Bap called, Auntie Daphne, Dolly, Eddie, who is on the line and want to talk to me again. Who else?
Good evening, Lady D.
A pleasant good evening to you, ma'am. How are you?
Presentation is a new day.
Thank you.
Over 200 points. I like that.
Okay, yes.
All right, now, you don't know nothing about the killing of the goat and the whatever. They don't eat meat.
Gloria, you need to, you're sitting up, right?
Me make her come talk.
No, your phone, the reception for your phone is not too good. It's choppy.
hear better now?
You have a home phone?
No, it's a cell phone.
Okay. Your phone never usually give us this problem.
Lady D, it gets old.
Okay.
It gets old like it's on.
You need you need an upgrade. Okay.
And I'm afraid to upgrade because I might not have any phone.
Oh.
So I don't know about the killing because mom was poor, but mom bought meat when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And I know about the burn shoes even when I was grown and in church because I used to buy my size, but I don't buy white meat and it used to burn off the foot.
Oh, so you have a wide feet, but you bought it narrow.
I have wide feet, but I used to buy just a regular 10. And I know that I have to buy either 10 medium or 10 wide.
So your foot used to pay a price.
Yes, but most of the time when I got big, I used to take my niece to town, get older. So in the older time, but the younger time, mom never have the privilege of having goat kill and goat come in, but she bought me.
Okay, got you. Mm-hmm.
And I was very appreciative. And I never make anything bother me, you know. I know the station, but I know she usually cook and send and give to the blind people, send me with it.
Isn't that nice?
So I know all of that, but I never seen things kill. I never killed a chicken, you know.
Oh no, man! If they were I can tell you if they were locking up people for.
I can't kill. I don't know. But I eat the chicken, and I eat every meat. I love meat, but I never seen it done.
Hear the thing
where
now.
mom was.
Hear the thing now, Gloria. If they
And
were,
I was really satisfied.
well, if they were locking up people for killing chicken,
Okay.
I would have.
But if I really bun shoes, the bird shoes, all of that was the church, I wouldn't buy it.
So you end up with any corns on your toe?
Oh, baby.
Oh Lord.
Then afterwards, no. After a while, I know to buy the wide wheat. Then I'll get a better.
Okay.
I'll get a better weird.
So even like to go Christmas service, you go to service.
I've never been to Christmas market.
No, man, not market. Not
Kingston.
no, Gloria, hear me. I'm not talking about market. I'm talking about church, like Christmas Sunday. You wear bun boot to Christmas Sunday church?
No, that time when mom used to buy, she never used to buy a burn boot that time.
Okay, I got you.
Well, I bought it for myself because, you know, they used to have crepe. And I wear the crepe to school. I have the church shoes. But I'm never buy burn shoes for me.
Okay, got you.
Never. I bought it for myself because you want to look cute and then you don't know it's hurting you.
No, got you. Well, now that you so now
I'm telling you that already I was grown. Because I love the different color shoes to dress, and then burn with them still wear them to church.
Oh Lord.
You're a sweet girl, you know.
Of course.
Sweet girl, not like now when I get old and have to be looking bigger size to match the feet.
Yes, ma'am. Changes in life. Changes. Well, good to hear you, my Gloria. Enjoy your Christmas when it comes Sunday morning. All righty, blessings.
Blessings, lady.
All right, that's Gloria there for you, you know. Who else want to talk to me? Let's see. Christmas Day. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. I want to ask Gloria a question.
You know, Eddie, what is the question?
I want to know if you have high problem.
Why?
Because when the shoes burn it, end up damaging her eyes.
So, the blind eye. That's why they say blind eye boot.
Yes. It damages your sight after a time.
Because the nerves.
Plus other places.
I hear you. Okay.
Right.
All right, no problem.
Okay.
Thanks. Christmas Day, good evening. Hello.
Yes, Lady D.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Eddie, the way the burn shoes to work. The burn shoes, you buy flatter shoes for work, but the spike heel now burn you, and you still go back and buy. So I had this colors to match the dress because I'm working. So I fixed up myself. But those were burning. It took me a long time to know that by what it is.
So what he was
But I
asking,
didn't wear the burn shoes.
what he
No,
was
my eyes not
asking.
blind.
Oh, okay.
No, it didn't give me black, but it burn when you have it on. It burn you just want to reach home to take it off.
And if you take out your foot and put it back in there, it worse, you know.
Well, me used to take it out at church, and then little before me ready to come home, I squeeze it in, but it dying to reach home.
No mind. Hush.
But it not blind my eyes. No, it not.
Okay.
No.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. All righty. Thank you. 914-600-4228. You have a Christmas story to share with me. I would love to hear your story. So I was sharing mine, but I want to play two tune. Can I play two tune for you all? Christmas a come Sunday. Oh, somebody want to talk to me. Who wants to talk to me Christmas Day?
Yes, this is Diane.
Yeah.
First time caller, but I listen every day.
You know what, Diane?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. How are you? You're
I
calling?
listen to you. And I mean, you are such an amazing person. But I see you before, but I didn't say nothing to you there. I see you at the cooler running.
Then why you don't come and say something? It's what happened to you
And they were
people.
giving out that food at the cooler running. I saw you there.
Then why you don't come talk to me?
You was busy though. You was busy. So, you know.
Oh, well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Diane. Next time you come up and say, Lady D, it's me, Diane. Hello?
No, that time I just get familiar with you because I'm listening to the radio. My radio stay on the station. I mean, everything that happens on the station,
You know.
I hear.
Okay, got you. Well, it's a pleasure. At least you call me and we can talk now. So how you do?
I'm fine.
Nice.
But you cracked me up so bad, man. You said you from Tennant and you talking about Roy Cole's place.
Right.
But I met my father when I was 26. So when when you go to that Summerfield place,
Yes.
you got to go up to the place named Beckford.
Oh, Beckford
Crawl.
Crawl. Yes. We had a family relative who used to live in Beckford Crawl.
That's where my father is from.
Okay. We had a
I was
family.
listening to you, you know. Yeah, so I'm like, what?
Same so. I lived in Penance. Yes, I lived in Penance.
So now you are like a fan of mine, although I'm not calling because I'm like, man, she just writing my history.
Yes, man. Yes, because as I don't know if you were listening when I started the show this evening.
Yes.
But I was saying that radio stations like ours is a platform for you.
For everyone.
For everybody.
You came on real nice, man. I like you every time. I like everything you do. I like the other guy that come on and talk with you sometimes.
Oh, Chris.
I forget what his name is.
Chris?
Yes.
Yes. Very good. So tell me a little more about what it was like for you at Christmas time when you're growing up.
Christmas for me was in St. Anne, because I grew up with my grandmother.
Okay.
So, and in the yard, it was like three of us as kids. So it was me, my cousin, my little cousin, and he have sickle cell from as long as we know him.
Oh.
So sometimes he listened for like 3 months at the hospital in Charleston, Alexander, place down there, you know?
Yes.
But when my Christmas thing is like we pick coffee and we might pick coffee for the rich man, but we always end up with some little buckets of coffee for ourselves. But
Yes.
you know, but my grandmother worked with them, but anywhere my grandmother go, I go to. So I got my little chef pan, we call it.
Yes.
Like maybe it's a paint pan, and you gotta, and we dry a little coffee and put it up for Christmas. And then in our property now, we pick up, like the kids of us pick up the coffee that sell, and they call it the rat cut coffee.
Oh.
We dry with coffee, and then Christmas, the day before Christmas, we sell it ourselves. So we have that little money for
So
ourselves.
that's nice.
Yeah, we raise animals too, but one time they gave me the pig, and I raised the pig from the pig was a baby, so it's my responsibility. And over there, we cook the food for the pig and everything. Let me tell you something, man. One day, one morning, the next thing I know, they served me the pig on a plate. Christmas. You never see one. I sit and look at my food and cry like a baby.
Oh gosh, because you nurtured the poor pig so much. I know you have to go
I
eat
couldn't eat
it.
the food. I really couldn't eat the food as a kid. I really couldn't eat the food. You know, I really couldn't eat the food. But that always stick out in my mind how we sell our little rat cut coffee to have our little money. And you know, my grandmother, she would break the stone. She would break the stone. I would make the stone and shape them into things and writing like Merry Xmas, and then paint the stone, then paint the some of the trees we paint a little halfway up the tree. I was the one that do all those things because I was like the helper in the yard because I'm the only one. The folks are old that
Yes,
raise me.
I got you.
So I gotta do everything. So I'm the one who prepare all the Christmas and all this stuff. And Christmas Sunday, I'm the one cooking Christmas dinner for the pastor coming for dinner.
So you were
And
how
I'm
old
so
then,
older than
Diane?
9.
Yes, I'm about to say, how old were you then?
I'm not older than 9.
What?
I'm telling
So
you.
you've been working long time, Diane.
Man, let me tell you something. I say I would never do home attendant, but I still do it in America. But boy, let me tell you, I did all that when I was a kid already, man. I did it. I didn't have no choice. Like how Miss Daphne said she had her aunt.
Yes.
Only thing I didn't grow up and get beaten.
Okay,
Because
okay.
my uncle, anybody to get beaten, my uncle got to come from his other district and beat them. But we live close to the river.
What?
So anytime I see him coming,
You know,
I chuck off in the river.
that's all
Because
like
he
me.
got to take his shoes off.
Oh, Jesus. Lord of mercy, Diane. Oh, my God. That's why I'm saying, you know, Diane, when you all call and share your experiences, you'd be surprised, you know, how we realize that whatever you are and whoever you've become today, you know, your past helped to
But
shape you,
it
you
shaped me, though.
know.
It shaped me.
Yes.
Believe me, it shaped me. I couldn't say I was an abused child. I was just like the only one to help the old folks. And trust me, we got the land. And we
Hold
got
on
the-
a moment,
and we
please,
got
sir.
the-
So,
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold the
I'm
line,
here.
please. Yes, hold the line, please. Yes, Diane.
Yeah, so that, you know, it was a... I always remember it, and I still use it to culture my children too, you know.
Not too hard, though.
Because none of my children know the country. I have 5 kids and none of them know the country. They have no experience of it.
But you share your experience with them.
Yeah, but I try to make
Yes.
them think they know it. You know?
Got you. Well, it's so nice to talk to you,
Yes,
Diane, and don't let this be the last time. Call me mad.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. No, man, I listen to you, but when you say the penance, and then when you say if the goat know that it was going to get killed, I laugh out so loud, man. Let me tell you, I laugh out so loud.
I know.
You made my day. You
Good.
made my day.
I'm glad. Me
But
have
that's
little
why I
use.
just had to touch base with you today.
I appreciate
And
it.
I like the way the show come on and everything. I like it.
All
I
right.
like it.
Blessings, Diane.
Okay,
Enjoy
Merry
the
to you
Christmas.
guys. Merry Christmas, linkage.
All right. Blessings, Diane.
Yes.
All righty. Who is next online with me? Christmas Day.
Who wants to talk to you? Santa Claus.
What you have there now? Coming down the chimney.
Santa Claus.
What?
Santa Claus want to talk to you.
Is this the Santa coming through the chimney or what?
Black Santa.
That's all right. We take him. What you say, DL? Season's greetings to you.
Thank you, and same to you. It's interesting that you talk about Bedford Crawl, which is in Clarendon, and we also have a crawl.
Yeah, man, crawling a penance.
Huh?
We have crawling penance.
Well, but it is Bedford Crawl, right?
No, you have Bedford Crawl, which when you get to Summerfield, there is a road to the left of the square, and that's the road you take to go up there. So up
So in other words, you have two crawls there.
So there's Bedford Crawl and there is Crawl. So Crawl is also in penance.
Okay, so I guess Bedford wants to make a distinction between his crawl and crawl.
I would
This
think
one is
so too.
Bedford Crawl and your crawl. We have a crawl in St. Catherine too.
Okay.
But just crawl. Yeah, interesting. Now, if you're to hear my Christmas story will be two-dimensional.
Now we make you have to change it. You couldn't say Christmas and done.
Oh God, you caught your ears. Two-dimensional. One prior to high school and one after high school.
Okay.
One in the country prior to high school and one in town after high school. So country. You know, no electricity, no running, no tap water, no stove wood fire, pure country life. And so you do all the things, and you make sure you get enough food and wood, and I kill a goat, and it's a community affair, and all that. And then I have an uncle. He was the only one. He was one of the taxi drivers in Crossroads. Remember those taxis? Yeah, you may very well travel with him. So he was one of the taxi drivers at the Crossroads, and the only family member who had a car.
Okay.
And so we always look forward to him coming with another sister, another aunt, his sister, and they would bring all the things from Kingston on Christmas Eve. And then I would go back with him. When they come, they would get stuff, like yam and banana and all the country stuff. Take back, and they would bring, as we said back in those days, aerated water and all the Kingston
Right.
and all the Kingston stuff.
Aerated water.
And so so it was like a turnover. So and then we would go back. I would go back with him to go to Kingston. So got everything ready, and I was look forward, to go to Kingston. But he's not gonna come until late because that's the time when he makes money. Christmas Eve, taxi work.
Right.
That's it. That's the day when he makes a lot of money. And so you're waiting, and you fall asleep. And we hours in the morning in the country, cold like what? And everybody gone bed. Then him drive up like 1 o'clock in the morning. And wake you up, and everything, and off you go to Kingston. And then a couple of hours sleep you get up next morning and come for you and take you down to the Grand Market or the parade. So that was before high school. After high school in Spanish Town, we would have midnight mass, which is the service start from midnight Christmas Eve into Christmas Day.
Right.
And then the young people group would gather after we finish midnight mass. We don't go home. We just gather in the church hall. get some refreshment, hot or cold, and then we go caroling around Spanish Town.
Aye, sure.
Yeah. We out in the morning, we go caroling with candles and so putting around there. And then we'd finish in time for they have a Christmas morning service, and you go to Christmas morning service, you don't go home. So when you go home now, you're tired and sleep like what, and then later in the day, you get back, and I'm sure you're familiar with, every parish have an infirmary.
Yes.
And we'd go to the infirmary, the wretched place, and do, we split up and different people take a ward, and we go and we carol in on the ward, and we serve them ice cream and so forth.
No.
And then I think, and then if Christmas come close to Sunday, like say they come like Friday or Saturday, we only go to the hospital, and hospital is the same thing. Yeah.
Nice.
So there goes my two-dimensional.
Your two-dimensional. Yes.
Christmas story.
So what about your tailor? You never had to go sit down and wait whole night for tailor get your pants length built?
Tailor. Hello, let me mention that. Tailor. Before high school, you don't wear long pants.
Your short pants.
Short pants. And one of my uncles is a tailor in Kingston, said he would make, but the long pants. So my grandmother would make short pants because she was a dressmaker with the machine where you spin with your hand, and I'm the one who's always there spinning it 3 hours.
What the hand? Oh, you mean the hand machine? Not the pedal.
Yeah, hand machine.
Okay.
No, it's country, pedal. Okay, well, you have
no,
pedal.
I had a pedal machine.
And machine, and you're turning, and I was the go-to person. Come, boy, come turn machine for me.
Sure.
And tread needle because they're high dog.
Yes.
Yes, so
I love
that's
that.
That's life. I didn't start wearing long pants until I went to high school.
Okay. So the whole time you're showing knee cup.
Absolutely, that's when life changed. High school was a game changer. Long pants,
Oh Lord, dear. Thank you for sharing.
So that's what the thing go. Oh, by the way, of course you can't forget about the where I used to live. We're going to high school. We would show up at everybody's house, the whole thing. You show everybody house with cake and sorrel and wine. And you make the round, But people passing through, you better make sure you have enough cake and sorrel and
for
wine.
Sure. Right.
For sure, because people come to your house, it's like a Jamaican trick or treat.
I agree with you. Yeah, man. Great times.
You better have stuff because people are coming and everybody know that.
Yes.
And so we have like 40 houses in the community. And everybody who observe Christmas better have cake and stuff because, people coming.
That's right, sir. Well, thank you, DL. Let me drop 2 tunes.
Cook Santa ketchup in a mango tree.
All right, I'll go look for that one for you.
The Aguilar.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right. Lord, what an evening. Christmas Day. Good evening, everyone. We're still in center stage, and the program is still called Inside the Zone. But it's a Christmas special. Christmas Day. So I chatted up a storm with Natty, with Danny Bob, with Auntie Daphne, with Dolly, with Gloria, with Diane. And now I just ended a conversation with DL. Who want to talk to me? Christmas or Sunday? 914-600-4228. I'd like to hear from a YouTuber this evening. You all just sit there laughing and carrying on. Huh. Wanna bless up Brainbox Jackie, Sharns and Ryan and Pat, Rowena out of Jamaica. Hey Rowena.
Let the Christmas get you feeling fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. We're gonna rock till broad daylight.
you in a good mood. Every Christmas get you feeling fine. Put on your dancing shoes and come with me tonight. Gonna rock till broad daylight. Yeah. If your shoes start squeezing you, just kick them out. That's fine.
Christmas day, a day, a day. Good evening. Hello. Christmas day.
Christmas Day after two.
Yes, good evening. Good evening. Yes, good evening, Brain Box. How are you?
I am doing.
That's right.
You know, so when you hear, go get the whitewash, make a whitewash, you throw them down the road, around and back.
Right.
And talk a little bit, everybody needs to go down the river, go pull up the pan them, and pull up the jump on them. So the foreign people, them are come, and know the Christmas there.
That's right. See that?
And then, you know, for the best plates coming out of the cabinet, and them go and wash. Even when they don't use them for 2-3 years, some of them longer, some of them by the time they wash them, the bottom them drop out because they're not used.
Well,
You understand?
can I give you a joke that come in like that come in like Miss Linny, who had gotten some trunk. You know the trunk where they sent from England. We did share that joke I think on Saturday morning, right? Miss Linny have about 5 trunk full of biscuit and peacock sheet and all kind of stuff, and Miss Linny put them down for how long? Finally, she decided that she going to go open trunk. They talk years later, you know. When she opened the trunk, them, the whole like crackers, them, turned dust. No, you know. So.
Well, it's like a little old lady who lived in the district. She really didn't have anywhere to go after a while. She used to walk and wash for everybody, and didn't have anywhere to go. So, of course, they come to help us home, which is my home. My grandparents and my mother took her in, and she had plates for years that they wrap up in a newspaper. So the little things that she had at Christmas time, and we were going out for Christmas. Open up the little box with the stuff that she has, and all of the chocolate them for how long everything turned to dust.
Same so. Me don't know why people when they get things, they need to put them up. Biscuit or something you need to just use. Biscuit can't keep it, you know. Where you go keep more so you have it locked up in this trunk that took days and months on a voyage to reach Jamaica. And then you go keep it for a few years, all because you want to say you have things when your daughter send you from England. Yeah. So Jack.
But you know, somebody mentioned the Rascot coffee. I know what that is. I used my grandparents used to grow coffee, so the Rascot coffee now is what we pick up off the store. And let everybody know how Rascot coffee come about. Them didn't just cut the coffee and then just a ground, you know. You know, so when the rat them bite the coffee to eat the coffee off of the tree, it goes through their intestines.
Oh. Okay.
And have you knowing that in one of these countries, I don't remember if it's Colombia or one of those countries, that's the best coffee you could get. That coffee, the Rascot coffee, what we call Rascot coffee. So that I know. And maybe me hear you say you haven't had hot chocolate, you haven't had chocolate tea.
Yeah, I haven't had. Huh?
They sell chocolate down at the plaza, down where they sell the vegetable stand. They sell it.
Okay.
I buy it down there.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't. I can't tell you why. I just haven't.
Oh, I'm never out of that. Wherever I see it, and there's a place down there, Brownies, down here, that I can get it, and they have the real good ones, and it looks just like my mom's own. She bought some up for me the other day, and so I have a good supply. Even Saturday morning, I made some nice one with coconut milk.
Yes, my love. So I know I am going to be enjoying my pudding pan cake. Hello. It's no, miss. It in the pan.
Okay.
I don't trouble it.
Okay.
You're not gonna do too much of them stuff.
I have some last minute people I have to bake for tomorrow. So tomorrow is my last set of cake.
Okay.
For the season.
For the season. Well, there's New Year coming. You know, people still celebrate until January done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Yeah. But it's so nice to hear you.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day, Mrs. We are try. Thank you, my lovey. All right, blessings.
Bye-bye.
So, dear, you had requested Santa ketchup in a mango tree. Faith D'Aguilar. Here we go. Good evening, everyone. Christmas Day. 7:54. I got 6 minutes to go. If you didn't get in your Christmas hoorah thing with me, then you know we have to go catch up. Because even though Christmas will be on Sunday, you can still share your story. That's fine with me. So I'll be back on Monday. What a Christmas tree!
And Santa said, come help me down to the ground.
I'd like to wish everyone a blessed and wonderful Christmas. Some Monday when I come, you know, you don't have to go tell me how dinner. Anybody that talk too much, you know, yeah, some family member then just come and then just take over. So you have to give me the scoop, you know. 5 minutes to 7 o'clock. Don't forget to support Sandra Bryan at Golden Cross Caribbean Bakery and Restaurant, 67 South 4th Avenue. She have icing pancake. You love the icing? And I guess she blend out her fruits. Jackie sent my cake and it having my fruits and everything in it. Yay! Because I don't like it blended out. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. And it felt good I could chat up with you. People who have never spoken to me before. As long as I've been here, yes. So me drown road, right? Enjoy your Christmas, everybody. Christmas Day. Hello.
I've been asking for Faith D'Aguilar for years. Nobody know her.
Too bad that we do. You never asked
I always follow her when I was in Jamaica.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
always have a garden party, Holy Child School. She always performed there.
Okay, see?
Then she always, when Gilbert have his event, she always
Come.
appear as a little girl. And she's very good.
She's talented, man.
Talented. I'm hoping she's okay.
Hope so too.
Okay.
Blessings, Ed. Enjoy the Christmas. Eddie, where you go for Christmas? I'm gone.
Help me down to the ground. Santa says, come help me down, come do your Christmas deed.
I had a good time. I'd like to say thanks to Caribbean Vibes Radio Network. That's Chris Wilby. I don't think Chris is going to be on this evening. But I'd like to bless up everybody. Merry Christmas when it come. Eat, drink, be merry, and pray. A lot of love and blessings, everybody. And thank you for supporting the show. I appreciate you. Can you imagine if me one come here and me a put out stuff and not a soul call me? that would be cause for concern, Yeah. But you all call me, me thank you. Thank you so much for calling me. I just love how we can switch from English, even with an accent, to patois.
The donkey start pedaling down the road. Santa said, we have to deliver this load, and then them throw the toys away.
Christmas Day, and you have 2 minutes.
I wish you a very merry, happy, holy, godly Christmas.
Thank you, my Auntie Daphne, and I wish
And
you
I
the same.
love you so much, my beloved.
Thank you.
You
Auntie
are a
Daphne.
sweetheart.
Thank you. Blessings to you.
But no, a pure joke. You make everybody laugh. Because